That's cool. In 30 seconds, do you have any last words of advice? Just sponsorships in general, especially let's say from a financial institution's perspective?
Well, one, don't overlook companies that aren't endemic to racing. I mean, there's a lot of companies out there
Yeah.
that are good opportunities. And, for a bank, what we really liked about racing is that nobody else was doing it. There weren't any other banks doing it. It's a wide open market for us to be able to put a stake in the ground, differentiate ourselves from our competitors. Because banking is banking. It's really hard. I mean, it falls back to you got to have good services and the right talented people, but it's really hard to differentiate yourself. And so this was a way to really differentiate yourself. One other thing I would say, and I don't get, well, this goes back to my point here to think about the previous point about think about companies that are outside the sport. I don't get that many sponsorships pitches sent to me. Maybe when the people stop by our booth at PRI, occasionally I'll get one, but I don't get that many. So goes back to my former point. But the other thing that I would just advise I would give is two things on proposals or decks is don't make any recommendations in that deck until you've gotten to know the company you're trying to build
Yeah.
a partnership with, because you don't know what they need. You might have some ideas based on your research you've done, but you don't know that. The other thing is, I think, is you gotta. It takes time. You don't. It's not a one and done. Don't just send something. Don't just stop by once. You've gotta repeatedly do it. And this. And I'm drawing a blank on the name of the young racer, but he and his family. I get cards for them like throughout the year, how he's doing in races, and they'll stop by and see me at PRI, and it's the multiple touches that I think make a difference.